I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that you have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. You had great patience, but something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that you have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that you have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times, set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. back when I'm with you. Should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. We keep on talking and talking, talking and talking. Let my memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Let my memories come back when I'm with you.
Hi guys, how are we? Happy Tuesday for Monday. It's Monday. Oh my goodness, my days are all messed up. Happy Monday for those that weren't able to join us earlier. For those that do not know, right now we are currently sponsored by EA. Everybody please say a massive thank you to EA. Massive thank you to EA for gifting us the codes to take a look at this. Yes, everybody say thank you, EA. All right, let's see who got what while we were doing this. We are, for those that also do not know, we are also live over on YouTube as well. So if you could please do me a big and massive favor, for those that are on Twitch, if you could click the link that is in the pinned message, toddle on over to that and give it a big old thumbs up. As many thumbs up as possible is greatly appreciated. Our goal for that is 20 likes. So, all right, let me just post this here. All right. Post that there. All right, there we go. Okay, so who has already seen these kits? Has anybody already seen the kits, or has anybody been like me and not seen them yet? But let's see who all is here. Let's see. So Hema, congrats on getting first. Elle, thank you for the lurk. Courtney, welcome on in. Munchkin, thank you for the lurk as well. I appreciate it. Now I have not seen anything to do with these kits yet. Not a single thing. I kind of saw a couple of things. EA app, not now. Oh my god, not now, EA app. The EA app is being hateful, and I don't appreciate that. You bought the kitchen one and the elder one. Okay. At the end of stream, we are going to do a giveaway for the kits. So if you have not grabbed them, this might be a great opportunity for you. So yeah. Also, I got the music thing working. I don't know what happened. It just all of a sudden started working again. I was like, what the heck? Frustrating, but it's okay. I'm still going to migrate everything over to Spotify. It gives me a little bit more time to do the migration instead of me panicking going, oh my God, I need something. So, yeah. But yeah, if y'all don't mind giving the YouTube live a thumbs up. So what does that do? That tells YouTube that the live is fun and it should recommend it to other people. And, then it also does help the watch hours. Because for those that don't know, we are pushing for YouTube partner right now. So watching all of the lives and everything and all the videos, everything like that is super, super, super helpful. We are not even halfway to the watch hours, so we need a ton of watch hours still. My game is loading very, very, very slow. Why? Why is my game loading so dang slow? I don't know if I appreciate that. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I appreciate that. Your game was loading slow too? Ugh. Now, okay, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I did not expect games to update, but like mods to need updating, but I think there might be some. So we're gonna play it by ear and we're gonna see how it goes. Yay! Yay! So yeah. The game plan for us tonight is for us to take a look-see at the new kits. We're gonna try to build something with the new kits and see what our overall impression is of them. Do I like them? Do I hate them? That sort of thing. So I was thinking, since we have two different build kits, what would y'all say to us starting in Cass? What would y'all say to that? Because there's a couple of things that we can do with it. But I was kind of thinking we start in Cass and then migrate to the build by kits, just because there's 2 versus 1. Now, if we do that, the next question is, do we use a pre-made townie that already exists in the game, or do we grab an elder from the gallery? Because I don't have an elder, actually. Yeah, I don't think I have an elder. No, I don't have an elder. I'm just looking at it. So, all right. Or pick one of my Sims and turn them into an elder. We could do that.
Anna, Elsa, Sven, Samantha.
Did I? Also, hi, Sam.
Samantha.
I don't know if I did. Hold on, I'm looking. I'm scrolling through. I don't see an elder. But you're right. At one point I did. Why do I have a mod squad in my thing without Without errant in it. I need to rectify that. I need to go through and clean out my stuff, by the way. When I say stuff, I mean my tray folder. Alright, so I just turned on the CC. Holy crap! I have so many. You're an elder. You're not an elder. You just look old, but you're not actually old. No, I don't have it anymore. I don't have any guys or girls that are elders at this point. So what I think we'll do is, y'all will pick one of the Sims I have saved, and we'll turn them into an elder. Deal? All right. You know what? Let's put him in Brindleton Bay. I think that'll be fun. All right. Create a new household to move in. All right. Okay, so we have the default, which I'm not gonna lie, when she turns her head, she looks a little scary. When she's looking right at you, she looks normal. But when she turns her head sideways and does that, she looks a little scary. She gives, like, modern-day Lady Tremaine vibes. Terrifying. Hi, Sinead. You weren't gonna miss a chance at your, double slushy, were you? So. Alright, let's see. So we have a couple of different options. Let's go ahead and pull a poll up, and y'all can decide which you would prefer. Alright. So first I'm going to let y'all vote on which era. Yeah, we'll go with either one of those. So, do you want to grab a not-so-berry sim or a elemental legacy sim? And hi, Kadu, how are you? Thank you for the lurk. All right, which sims do you want to grab? Elemental legacy or not-so-berry? So we could have your options for not-so-berry would be mint julep, Leo, Ambrose, Serena, Casper, Scar, Belle, Nicholas, Abby, or Brooke. For elemental, your options would be Phoenix. So we had Phoenix. What was after Phoenix? That was Amaya. Then it was
I shall call
Aang.
him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy.
Daphne. Ajax. Hephaestus. I forgot we named him Hephaestus. Then we have Caroline. And Lucifer. All right, y'all said elemental. I feel like we're missing one. Yeah, we're missing one. Yeah, we missed Stormy and Jack. Yeah. So, all right, we're going to do another poll. All right. All right, so the winner of this poll goes to a tiebreaker poll. So we have Phoenix. It was Phoenix. What was the next one? Amaya. Actually, no, I'm gonna do. How many girls did we have? We had Phoenix, Amaya, and we had Stormy. Daphne. It was Daphne, you're right. Delphine. Delphine, though. I remember that because I kept calling her the name thing. Wrong thing. Delphine. Okay, and oh, this works out perfectly. All right, and then Caroline. Hi, Gryffindor. All right, so which sim? This will vote for the female sim. So we're going to look at a female and a male sim. So vote for your female. Vote for the preferred female. Phoenix, Amaya, Stormy, Delphine, or Caroline. So we have Phoenix, Amaya, Stormy, Delphine, and Caroline. So vote for your preferred female from the from Elemental. I can't. All right, get your votes in, y'all. Get your votes in. All right, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? We'll do another vote for the guys next. All right, get your votes in. And because I'm not going to make it weird, they're going to be best friends, not like dating or family or anything like that. They're just going to be best friends. Zero romance. Because we're not going to make it weird. All right. And the winner is Stormy. All right. All right, replace. All right, now for round 2. Which sim this is going to be of the guys? All right, so your options are Jack Frost, So Jack Frost. Aang. Oh yeah, I remember Coda was supposed to be. I remember we almost had Coda as our heir. Yeah. All right, and then we have Ajax. Why do I have this open? Go away. No, Sam. No. Hard pass on that. All right, then we have Hephaestus, which... Okay. And then... Lucifer. All right, go ahead and vote in the poll. Which sim do you want for the guys? I actually would request that we don't go for Ajax just because we have used him in other things. So I would say probably any of them but him. Because I used him in something recently, and I don't remember what it was, but I do remember using him recently. Well, I want all the other guys to get a chance to shine. They don't get trotted out that often. They're just in my tray folder, just hanging out, bored. So are we gonna go with let's see. Jack Frost, Aang, Hephaestus, Lucifer, who are we going with? You know what, Sam? If you keep calling him Francis, I'm just gonna start calling him Child then. His name's Ajax. Well, no, I gave y'all different ones. His name is Ajax. A-J-A-X. We chose it because the name is believed to mean of the earth, and he is the earth generation. No. It means of the earth or the land. It also does mean one who laments or mourns. So, there's that. I'll ban the name Francis. His name is Ajax. We picked his name for a very specific reason. I have no idea why Sam keeps going on saying that it's Francis. It's not. Like once. Like once. But I'll just start calling him Child then. That'll piss Sam off. Alright, Lucifer won. Merge. Now this is an interesting... Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. They have the same nose. Oh my god, the nose. Wow. Stormy was what, Gen 4? This is the last gen? Yeah, so Stormy is like Gen 4, and Lucifer was the last gen. Yeah, so he was the last gen. That's why he's in all white. And she's in, like, hot damn colors. You know what? Just because I don't trust it, we're gonna have them be siblings, because I don't trust if we ever have to do gameplay. Yeah, we're gonna put them as siblings. All right, so let's take a look-see. All right, golden years. Okay. We're not off to a great start. There's only 5 tops. Maybe there's more in regular. But let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. I need to make her an elder. God, that looks so weird. Okay. Yeah, now we're getting into the elder stuff. Yeah, okay. This is very on-brand elder. This could go either way. This could go like middle-aged professional or elder. Okay. Definitely grandma. Definitely grandma vibes. What about this? Yeah, grandma vibes. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Bird watching grandma. Yeah, okay.
Bobby.
Yeah, bird watching. Okay, what about this? Isn't this the same outfit that the Critter Keeper wears in Cottage Living? You know the guy I'm talking about? The one that's like... Yeah, it looks like what he's wearing. Okay, so far this... So far that's my favorite. Alright, bottoms. Two. And this is a kit?
Huh? Rogaba.
I mean, I see it, but okay. Alright, you know what? Hold on. We're going back to this top. I want to see the waistband. Oh, yeah, that's definitely grandma. Yeah, this definitely says, yeah. If this is all there is for the kit, I'm very underwhelmed. Okay. I would... This might be like an odd opinion, but I would not consider this an elder look. I would consider this a, like, older decade nightwear. Because this is a house coat over a nightgown. Which is like what, up until probably the last like 50 years, was very normal for all ages to wear. So this, I would say this is a historical style outfit, not an elder outfit. I don't know. I'm interested that we have it, but I could definitely see her wearing this. Like, look at her. Look at her wearing this as a young adult. Does not look old. It just looks like from a specific time period. All right. Sorry, Stormy. Back to Elder. Oh, this is about as stereotypical as you can get. Hi, Julianne. Okay. No. Why? This looks like a diaper. Of all, like, none of the other colors look like that. But when you do that, that looks like a diaper. Look, even she's miserable. But like you do this doesn't look like a diaper. Same with this. This doesn't look like a diaper. It looks like non-fashionable. Hi Minnie. And hi Thespian. But like, yeah, the shorts are unnecessary. The fanny pack is great, but the shorts are unnecessary. It needs a lot of things, Snow. I'm very underwhelmed with this pack. With kit, I should say. As it stands right now, it's not getting a good review. Now this is one of the few outfits that I was kind of excited for. Okay. Like, this is cute, but this is also cute. Why is this so tatty? Because, like, could you see, like, Belle from Beauty and the Beast wearing this as an elder? Like, I could definitely see her wearing that as an elder. So why is the top all disgusting? And, like, why is her butt disgusting like that? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it looks like it's either somebody, she couldn't afford money for clothes, so she got clothes from somebody else. Or these are just so old that she's wearing clothes that she's had since she could walk. I don't know. I don't like... The flower makes sense. But what person in their right mind goes and wipes their butt with flower hands? Especially when you have an apron in front of you. Enough to where it leaves that big of a stain. And why is it on the butt and on the boobs? I'm questioning the placement of this. Why is it like in a very specific places? Like, yeah. Hi, Rachel. If that's the case, I'm gonna give all my Sims flat chests going forward. Baking date gone sexy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Now, if I'm wearing, and this might just be me. This might just be me, but like I have to wear an apron at work sometimes. Well, okay, no. Take it back. I'm supposed to wear an apron. I never do. But even then, I don't go home with like it on my butt. It goes down all the way down my front. So like why is there no flour like on the apron? Oh no, my boss knows. He gave up on telling me to wear it. He gave up. One of the people still tries to get me to wear it. Every so often they'll just yell my name and then I turn around and they're walking towards me with an apron and they just put it over my head and I'm like, okay. You can't tell. You can't tell that there's something on the apron. Yeah, I question the locations of certain things. Maybe she wanted to tuck her boobs in, forgot she had flower hands. Okay, Minnie. That may be true, and that may be something we've all done. But I question why the Sims team added it to the game. There's certain things that happen that we don't admit to it happening. At least enough to create an entire texture to give to like an entire game community. I know, it's so true. There's an eggplant costume in there, yeah. I can't. Okay, so what about this one? This one dirty? Okay, this is more like it. Hi, Sin. See, okay, she did fix the boobs, but it's like in multiple places. On this one, there's like nothing on the bottom of the apron where you typically would wipe your hands. This one looks dirty. Yes, exactly. This one is dirty in the correct spots. Yes, there is actually a clip. It's in the 2024 wrap up of me looking at the eggplant costume. So, all right. We'll give her that for now. All right, shoes. No shoes? No accessories. Okay, body scars. Medical wearables, no. Tattoos. No. Why does it tell me there's new stuff? Ugh. It lied. All right, let's look at hair. We'll look at hats, but we gotta look at hair first. No hairs? The audacity. All right, we got some bonnets. Aw, it's cute.
Gift to May? Oh gosh. Ricky.
Honestly, this is like the least elder thing I've seen. That's definitely not elder. That's like timeless, but okay. What about this? Okay, this is elder. Mostly because it's always the grandmas that know exactly how to tie this under their chins so it doesn't bunch up.
Enizu?
It's always them. Like, if anybody learned how to tie it, they most likely learned from their grandma. So, okay. But if that's all we have, I'm very underwhelmed. What's it saying? It's saying something's missing from him. Why is it telling me there's an error? Oh, family dynamic. Sure, they can be close. I don't care. Anyway. The way you immediately thought of Mrs. Doubtfire. I can see it, yeah.
Oh, Azusa Garu.
You look better as an elder than you actually did. What the heck? All right. So this is pretty much the same top. Okay. Typical grandpa. Yeah. Typical old, like, grandpa. Like, working guy. Yeah, okay. Mr. Rogers. This is the Mr. Rogers outfit. Okay, see, this is nice. I like the name badge. And then another bird watcher, yes. Can confirm, old people do this. Going bird watching is apparently a favorite pastime of a lot of older people. Hi, a little bit. Welcome on in. Okay. Now what about bottoms? One bottom. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm glad they gave us more than just plaid. They gave us a mixture of things. I could have seen Lucifer wear this as an elder. Yes. I could see him wearing this.
No, Zaffle.
What? Okay, I know there's the stereotype that older people like to pull their pants all the way up, but why are the pants so high?
Ooh, oh, cricky.
This is giving Kevin Urkel vibes.
Page Nova.
Yeah, you're right. The Easter suit. Yeah. Okay. Please. Okay.
Huh? Oxnaz? Oh.
So this is pretty much like a copy of the other one. So a lot of it's reused and recycled. Okay. The sad part is this works for the guy. It doesn't for the, oh my god.
Ooh, oh.
I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. Yeah.
Almosa?
Oh yeah, that's right. There's toupees. All right. Yeah, so
Rainick. Oh, Sangula Bates.
for this kit, I hate to say it, y'all. I cannot recommend this kit. Unless you are specifically wanting to use it for different things. This is not a kit that I think I could feel confident recommending. I'd give it 4 out of 10. Yeah, I would give this a 4 out of 10. It feels like they slapped together a bunch of stuff, and they just copied and pasted. It does not feel like a complete kit. And we've gotten some rather small kits. But this feels like we only got maybe 5 new things. The rest of it were copied and pasted and split across both the masculine and feminine frames. So, yeah. 4 out of 10 for this one. There are a couple really good pieces in it. Like this could be great for like the restoration stuff if you do that. This is also really nice. I really like this. This could be used for like period play, really any age. Same with this for baking if you have someone who's a homemaker. But like this, no. Maybe this top right here, this right here. But this is the cottage critter creep or whatever. It's a copy of his outfit. Yeah. No hairs that came with it. Only hats. Not even shoes. See, brown coat, I see that as a downside. And I see that as like almost a cop-out on their side. Because they've done kits where you get multitude of stuff that's all different. So we know they have the capability of doing it. So having it copied and pasted across like both, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I still would give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for this one. All right, move in here. All right. All right, well, this kitchen is sad and pathetic. So, makeover time! All right, so first things first, we're gonna go and we're gonna filter by 1 pack at a time. So, let's go with the kitchen clutter first. Actually, no, we'll do restoration workshop first. We'll do that first. All right, so under comfort, miscellaneous, we have a improvised bucket chair. All right. We're going to use this as our workshop. So we have an improvised bucket chair for you to sit on, I guess. Different colors. Okay, not too bad. Hi, Julianne. Yeah, make sure y'all are giving the YouTube a thumbs up, please. The more likes we get on it, the better. All right, so let's look at surfaces, displays. Ooh, okay, this is what I was personally excited for. So we have a workshop shelf short. Okay. And that'll work. Is it beautiful? No, but it's fine. We got a workshop now. Okay, so we're starting off with workshop shelf short. Designed for heavy use, this short shelf can withstand the demands of any workshop. Organize anything with confidence. Okay, different colors. Okay, this is what I was hoping for. I like how some are beat up. Some color swatches are beat up. I like that. Actually, all the color. Okay, this is what I've been wanting. All the color swatches are beat up. Thank you. All right, workshop shelf tall. Transform your workshop with this tall, versatile utility shelf. Sturdy and spacious. It's your new best friend for keeping things in order. And then it basically perfectly slots together. Oh my god. Yes. Go away, window. Okay. Then we have the tidy tool board. There's jewelry and a pair of gloves too. Okay, we'll go back and look at that. All right, perfect for keeping tools at your fingertips. This board is a must-have for any DIY enthusiast. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love this. All right, Workshop Wonders Shelf. This wall-mounted storage unit is perfect for keeping your workshop clutter-free and your projects on track. Okay, so it doesn't slot to anything, but you could just use it as like a basic storage thing. Okay, so you could do it there, but it doesn't look great if you do it there. Got it. Okay. Not bad. Alright, Cluttered Tinkerer's Table. This table is the ideal spot for Sims to find inspiration in a little disarray. Packed with potential and overflowing with inspiration, it's where clutter meets creativity. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say it's a little too tidy for my taste, but with these right here, like especially this, that's more of what I was looking for. All right, Handy Sim Trolley. Keep your Sims tools neatly organized and easily accessible. With its sleek design, it's the perfect addition to any aspiring Sims arsenal. Your Sim will never be unprepared for a household fix. Okay. All right, the only note that I have on this is the fact that there's a random rag sticking out when it's clean and tidy. I don't feel like that should be there. I feel like it should only be there for like when it's a mess and rusted and such. But okay. The Tool Titan. This robust rolling cart is equipped with drawers full of essential tools. Whether you're fixing, building, or inventing, it's your ultimate partner in productivity. Okay. I will say from a storytelling aspect, this is really good because when the Sim first moves into their new house, they have the pristine black, red, whatever. But then as the years go by, all of a sudden, it's rusted. And it's getting old and falling to pieces because it's been so well used. From a storytelling aspect, this is amazing. I love that. So, yes, love that. Now, what's in miscellaneous? Ooh, a stackable storage tub. Say goodbye to mess. The stackable storage tub is your go-to solution for stylish, efficient organization. Perfect for storing anything from toys to seasonal decor. These versatile tubs make clutter a thing of the past. Okay, so we have slots. I'm sure there's something for those smaller ones. Ooh, you can put them up there. Put it up there. What about in the middle? I want to put something on that. Okay, plenty of stuff. Now, here's the thing. Sims team, you should know better by now. Okay. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We are conducting very important scientific experiments. This is what we have to find out. Like, how high does this go? Sims team, come on. You should know better. What happened to the limit that used to be there? All right, place your bets, y'all. How much do you think this is going to end up costing? Object group size exceeds... Okay, there it is. They finally gave us a limit. Of course I'm stacking boxes, Rusty. Of course I'm stacking boxes.
Banana!
What do you expect? All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Can I add it to this? No, I can't. All right, sell those. All right, how many do you think we have in here? How many do you think we have, and how much do you think it's gonna be worth? This is Gigantor. All right, we're gonna put the whole thing in here. I'm gonna say at least... I'm gonna say 37. Like, individual items. And then I'm gonna say, like... 8,500. 125 items! Holy crap! Okay, 8,750. So I wasn't too far off. Alright, well, there you go. They did, in fact, add a limit in. I apparently have other stuff in there, but that's okay. Alright, alright. Alright, plumbing. Looks like we got a metal utility sink. Congrats, brown coat. Okay. Alright, so your nondescript metal sink. I do like that there's something underneath for it. I do like that. Alright, let's see. The Craftmatic Ultra. Unleash your creativity with the Craftmatic Ultra, the pinnacle of woodworking excellence. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned artisan, this table provides precision, style, and endless possibilities. That's cheating! That's cheating! Hi, Ladybug. They're over here cheating. All right. I like that. That's watch best. Okay, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I know. Well, you're not supposed to look there when you make your guess. Oh, I need to teach y'all how to play the guessing game. You don't look, you guess, then look. Oh my gosh. Alright, anyway. Anyway. We got a fuse box. I'm gonna have to or something. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all finding loopholes over here that I don't even think to cover. And you're just like, it was there, and I'm like, all right. Now I know y'all are just too tricksy. All right, let's see. We've got, ooh. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That's what mine looks like. Except this isn't even rusted. This is in better shape than mine. Because mine, there's 3 of these that are missing. I ran out. I need to go back to the doctor, honestly. Says fully operational? Yeah, because they went bad. And I found something growing on one of them. So I threw it out. So, yeah, I was not about to eat them. No. That requires me to remember them at the store. Like, y'all, I go to the store once a month. I don't go to the store every week or anything like that. I go to the store once a month. So, yeah. Poke the mods and have the mods like, the mods will remind me. Yeah, I do want to go back to the doctor first to see like what I actually specifically need, because I was just taking a generic multivitamin. So, Julianne, I only need to cover food for 2 days a week. Typically. Because I don't really eat before I go into work. I'll have like a handful of Triscuit crackers on the way in. Because it's just too early for me to eat. And then I get a free burrito at work. So I'll eat a burrito and that's my meal for the day. I'll have a few snacks around the house and that's about it. But I pretty much only have to think about food for the days that I'm home with y'all. So yeah, I don't need to go shopping as much. Oh, so hi Draco, welcome on in. You feel if you need something, you'll send your husband to get stuff because you don't want to go to the store. I do pickups. Like, if I absolutely have to have something, I will do a pickup. I'll most likely do, like, a Target pickup. But otherwise, I go to the store once a month. Actually, I just went to the store, but I hadn't gone to the store before that for, like, 2 months. It's just too expensive to go to the store, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold up. Are y'all telling me? Do y'all have your water heaters and all of that on like a platform of stilts? Of like something like this? Y'all don't have your water heater sitting on the ground? Mine sits on the ground. Yeah. That explains... Okay. Okay. That explains then why the water shutoff valve is in an impossible to reach location. Because they didn't put it on something. Okay. There's nothing. Gryffindor. There's just on the ground. That's fantastic. In like the worst way. That's fantastic in like the worst possible way. All right, well, I learned something about my house. No, the thing is though, Meg, I have had an inspector come through. I paid $475 for an inspector to come through my house when I bought it. There's a lot that inspectors don't catch or willingly ignore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the thing is, I went with the one that my realtor recommended, which made it a little bit more. The inspector for your house said just the catch tray is put in, it's fine. Okay. Wasn't a must-do violation or anything. Yeah, so there were bubbles in the finish on the tub, in the fiberglass finish. And he was just like, oh, you can buff that out. It's no big deal. We went to go buff it out, and the bubble burst, exposing all the way down to the, like, fiberglass. It wasn't safe to use. Yeah. There's a whole lot that they found at my house. Yeah. I really want the AJ home inspector guy, I think is his name. He's like really super thorough. Cause like he documents all the stuff that he finds. But also the don't do that home inspector is also kind of cool. I would love for one of those type inspectors to come look at my house, but I would also be a little scared of what they'd find. Because I know they didn't go into my attic. I know they didn't. Because the only way to get in it, they were too big to get up there. Because the only way to get in it is for a very thin person to crawl through. So I was like, okay. Or like a teenager. Teenager could probably get up there no problem. I don't know. Depends on how flexible said teenager is. Because it's a small opening to climb up there, but it's also like at a slight angle, so you have to be like willing to contort your body in like a weird way to get up there. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So, yeah. I would actually be very curious to see what's going on in my attic. I don't think any of us have ever seen what's up there. My luck, I probably have a family of raccoons living up there. That would explain why Apollo just jumps up and starts barking randomly. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. All right, let's look at our decorations. No plants, no posters. Sawdust! Yo, we got a sawdust rug! Oh my god, that's amazing! This Sim's messy. Oh my god, and you can have it be like splotchy! Dude, I love this. You had raccoons and squirrels in your former home's attic. Not cool listening to them up there. Yeah, I know. So the reason why we know we have something is because every so often I'll just hear a thud. But it's before anybody panics, 99.999% chance that it is an animal, not a person. Because my stepdad has been on the roof. And there's no, like, major access points from the roof, which is typically how a person would get in. He's already looked for all of that. So, like, it's an animal getting in through a vent. But yeah, there's something living up there. Yeah. If it wants to live up there in the winter, I'm all for it because, like, it's shelter. In the summer, at your own risk because it's hot. But yeah, no, I would not be surprised if I found that I had like raccoons or something. All right, we got a craft taskmaster's toolkit. You thought the same thing, but they began chewing wires. Okay, if I have any animals up there that start chewing wires, we're gonna have a like bonfire or something. I'm gonna be roasting you over top of it. Just so y'all get a warning up there. We'll make some sort of animal stew. You've been warned. Okay, I low-key kind of love this. I low-key love that. All right, let's see what else. We got miscellaneous. Ooh, okay, Carpenter's Caddy. Oh, it's Gigantor. Squirrel with a stash of acorns. You can have a stash of acorns. I don't mind about that. Okay, okay, y'all know what this is? This is a very specific item. Y'all ready for the explanation of what this is? I don't care what the Sims team says it is. I'm gonna tell you what it actually is. So, you know how dads always have that random box of wood that your mom has been after him forever to just get rid of? But he's like, no, I'm gonna need it. I know I'm gonna need it for something. That's what this is. Oh, we have ads. Okay, I wait. I'll wait, Snow. I'll wait. Oh, but that, I mean, like, seriously, that's what it is. That's what it is. What does it actually say? Okay, we'll read the actual thing. The Carpenter's Caddy is your Sim's portable muse. Okay, sure. Packed with assorted wood bits, it's ideal for sparking new ideas. Encourage your Sim to ponder their next creation and turn those daydreams into reality. Yeah, no. No. That's not what that is. No. Sims team, thank you for trying to, like, say something nice, but that's not what it is. Alright, are ads almost done? Please tell me ads are almost done. Ads are almost done. Great. Alright, alright. While the ads are finishing up, if you have not yet liked the YouTube VOD, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Because we could always use more likes over there on the YouTubes. Yes. It's in the pinned message. Alright, are ads just about done? Come on now. Yay! Ads are done. Alright, welcome back from the ads. Anyway, so like I was saying, this is the pile that your dad has sitting either in the garage, in the shed, somewhere. This is just a little bit tidier of a pile. But it's the one to where, like, he's been holding on to for God knows how long. Your mom's been after him for probably the past decade to get rid of all of it. And he's like, no, I need to hold on to it. I'm going to use it for something. I know I am. And then the day comes where you need a very specific size piece of wood. And he's like, oh my God, I have it. And pulls it out of the depths of this pile of something. That's what this is. This is the godforsaken pile of wood that your mom has been after your dad to get rid of for decades. That is what that is. And hi Katso, are you welcome on in? Thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, that's what this is. Yep. All right, and then we got a fan. Wait, hold on. Is this functional? I wonder if this is functional. We're gonna pull this out more because I need more space. Yeah, we're gonna see, is this functional? I don't think it will be, but it's cool.
I shall call him Squishy.
Wait,
and he
it
shall be
is
mine, and he shall be my
functional.
Squishy.
Oh, we're gonna check that out. All right, maintain the perfect workshop environment with the breezy bliss floor. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's try this again. Maintain the perfect workshop environment with the breezy bliss floor fan. Ideal for keeping your sim focused and cool during their DIY projects. Say that 5 times fast. Breezy bliss floor fan. Breezy bliss floor fan. I can't even say it twice. Okay, whoever wrote that, you're funny. Knock it off. All right, moving on. Nothing in kids. Lighting. Thank God we can get rid of that. All right, the glow stick fluorescent light. Yeah, that's a workshop light. Get the job done with the glow stick. This fluorescent light provides the perfect amount of brightness for everyday tasks and activities. Sure. Okay, we got the floor fan. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we've got a salvaged Astrolux stove, microwave, coffee maker, and fridge. The Astrolux stove is your ticket to a universe of flavors. Salvaged by a visionary junkyard explorer, this stove promises to make your kitchen the final frontier of taste. Okay. So, say I want to get rid of this. Say I put this here. Okay. This is a pretty cool looking stove, y'all. And then you put it down. Okay. And you can't use okay, you really can't use it on there. Interesting. All right, and we have an Astrolux microwave. Once a star in the culinary universe, the Astrolux microwave has returned from its intergalactic junkyard journey. Interesting. Oh, you can't put it on an angle. Interesting. Very interesting. This is nostalgic for me, though, because my grandma had one of these, but she had it in red. She had it in full red. All right, so Astrolux coffee maker. This coffee maker was rescued from the depths of a junkyard by a daring sim who mistook it for a spaceship part. How do you mistake this for a spaceship part? I have so many questions. Oh, that? Okay. I don't care. But thank you for the follow-up, by the way. I don't care how much you repair this. There's no way I'm drinking anything that came out of this pot. There is no way I'm drinking anything that came out of this pot right here. Fix the appliance up, like the outer part of it up. Fine, great, perfect. My food touches that. That's nasty. And just watch, the second you fix it, the Sims are going to be crowding around it, clamoring to use it. And hi, Blossom, how are you? Welcome on in. All right, and then we have the fridge. It says, with a history as vast as the Milky Way, this fridge brings celestial coolness to your cuisine. Perfect for those who dream of dining among the stars. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking fridge. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool looking one. Like in its like full glory, that's pretty cool. Honestly, y'all, I would say we'll test out the gameplay portion of it, but I don't know. I'm leaning towards this being a good buy. Although, hold on, I have to size these down. I can't with these saucer lights. They're too much. Okay, that's manageable. Okay, so let's go to storage. Ooh, scrap savvy storage. Turn clutter into creativity with the scrap savvy storage. This storage box is perfect for organizing all your bits and bobs, making it easy to find inspiration for your next project. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. You just have it in the corner. Can this be put on anything? No, it can't. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so I think we've seen it all from this. Yes, we have. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I feel like this is a really strong kit. The only things I have are minor nitpicks. Yeah. I think, y'all, could this be our first 10? Ooh. I'm really torn. This might be our first 10 out of 10. Well, it doesn't come with a kitchen counter. This is the restoration workshop one. We haven't looked at the kitchen one. Oh, the kitchen counter in here? With the microwave not going on the angle, some microwaves do, some microwaves don't. It's a microwave issue, not a pack issue. Oh, they have items that need a counter. Okay, yeah. That is a slight problem, yes. For that, so that, I mean, honestly, at most, that would knock it down to a 9.5. But I have to give them points back for it because they gave us a complete kitchen appliance set in multiple colors. So it's a hard hang up because yes, they did give us something that requires you to use something outside of the pack to build it. I think it would have been really great if before you fix this, like before you fix the microwave or appliances, like it would have to sit on one of these for you to fix it. Like it's just a decorative item. I think that would have been a really nice touch for the gameplay. But that feels almost a little nitpicky. So, okay, we're going to give it a 9.5. We're going to give it a 9.5. Which is a massive step up from the other kit. So we're going from a 4 to a 9.5. Okay. All right then. This house has always made me go, what the heck were they thinking? But anyway. All right. So, okay. 9.5. All right. Let's take a look at the kitchen. We're going to put these in our household inventory for now. In case we get something from the from this kit. So, all right. Let's see. We're probably gonna have to redo some of this stuff. Actually, before we do this, I can't with this. Hold on, give me base game. We need to give this a little bit of a makeover because I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I really cannot with these counters. All right. We're starting over. I can't. We're going to go with these. Okay. Even if we stick with the same color scheme. I don't know if I like this, but even if we stick with the same color scheme, like... it's better than what we had. Honestly, almost anything is better than what was here. Also, why is this window here? Like, it's in a weird spot. It's at a weird angle. No, it shouldn't be there. Okay, see, already that looks so much nicer. And hi, SpongeBob, welcome on in. This already looks so much better. All right. Wait, no, I need this. Okay. See, there we go. Now it's a cute little kitchen. Love it. All right. Let's start off with... oh, I can get rid of debug. I don't need debug anymore. All right. Basic framework. All right, nothing under comfort. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Comfort. Nothing under comfort for kitchen clutter. Surfaces. Okay, we got a couple of things. We have a culinary caddy. With the culinary caddy, it's like your kitchen has become mobile. Just remember, it's not a race car, even if it handles corners like one. I actually low-key love that. Okay. Snap and stash bin, small. Don't let its size fool you. This small snap and stash bin is designed to maximize freshness and minimize clutter. Okay. Hold on. Please tell me they gave us a limit. No, I'm making a mess. Y'all, they did not give us a small limit. Hi, Sahima. You came in as I'm like stacking stuff around too. Hey. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We are stacking for science. Scientific purposes. Namely, Sims Team, stop me. Give me a limit. You have not given me a limit yet. Okay. Alright, Sims Team, did you not put a limit in here? You put a limit for the other one. Surely we've stacked more. Hello. Okay, we got it. We got the red. Okay. All right, we've got it out here. I have to clear up the random ones that I dropped. Okay, so how many of these do you think we have? And how much do you think it's worth? I am easily entertained. I am, but this is also for science. We need to know these things. Because y'all know I try to break the game constantly. I'm gonna guess, since we had to do so many, I'm gonna guess 275. 275. And this, how much is this worth? 20. 4,000. That's my guess. Oh wait, undo. I sold. I need to put it away. Oh, 125 is the limit. Okay. So 2,500. Okay. I guess 125 is the maximum that you can stack. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed. I do love that you can stack that like that. I do love that. And then we have a cutting board. Ooh, can I put something on the cutting board? Wait a minute. Are you telling me I can stack certain things on the cutting board? Oh my god, yes. And then we have a vintage scale. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, okay. Yes. Also, tiredness. We get a sink. I can say goodbye to the base game sink. All right, casual clutter sink. I'm torn. I'm very torn on this one, y'all. While I like the added realism of dishes in the sink, I also feel called out at the same time. So I'm debating deducting a point because of how called out I feel right now. I'm seriously debating deducting a point for based off of how I feel attacked and called out. All right, decorations. Let's see. Indoor plants. Ooh. Okay. Are you telling me I can put it on top? Oh my god, yes. Yes, today was Skype's final day, y'all. Can we get F's in chat for Skype? Ooh, tile tapestry backsplash. Are you telling me that I can do this over top? Okay, I don't like it. It's not seamless. You can tell. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not seamless like the other tile. You can tell that there's a very obvious line. That's a shame because it could have gone so well. What about vertical? Yeah, still does it vertically. Yeah. That's a shame. Ooh, this is pretty. Peanut butter jelly, 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 and a baseball bat. Boy critters, okay. Grilled cheese, obligatory grilled cheese. Live, laugh, love. I hate that. All right, we're gonna go with the freezer bunny. The freezer bunny just chilling in the cereal. All right. Ooh, beautiful, bountiful harvest baskets. Okay. Nope, I won't. Nope. Nope, no banana costume. Oh, this is cute. I love that. Ah, that's what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so we have a kitchen storage jar. Wait a minute. Pasta? You could actually do an actual, y'all, you could actually do a true pasta check in your builds now. Yes. All right, we have Void Critter cereal as well as adult cereal. Well, let's be honest, who's going to do that? We're going to have those. Sinkside Essentials. Okay, okay, so where's the bathroom sink? Okay, yeah, so, man, that's disappointing. The sink does not have official slots on it. It's slotting to the, to this instead, to the sink instead. So that's a little bit of a point deduction because that's going to make it a lot harder. For something like this, I would actually recommend that you put it on a shelf and put that on a shelf versus on the sink itself. All right, Bake Off Besties, they're trusty oven mitts. Oh, cute. Brew and sip mug tree. Spill the tea, not the mugs. Okay, that'll be cute. The classic kitchen canister. Okay, different types. So, okay. So what I'm seeing is this is a lot of pantry stuff. All right, topsy-turvy tableware. Fresh from the sink, these stacks of plates and bowls are waiting to be put away. Unless your sim enjoys a touch of delightful disarray in their kitchen decor. I would not call that delightful disarray. This is too perfectly stacked. That is not disarray. That is too perfectly stacked. I'm sorry. It's way too perfect. I like the idea, but it's a little too perfect. Daily dish rack. Okay. Maybe that's why it looks perfect, because that also looks perfect. Don't know how to feel about that. Alright, anyway, Jar of Delights. Never-ending supply of cookies, perfect for satisfying any sweet tooth. Okay. Alright, so the cookies inside are chocolate chip cookies, apparently. You can only change the top color. Kind of sad. Alright, what is this? Handy cleaning caddy. I tried to make one of these. I failed. Alright, let's see. Hi, Sam. Welcome on in. Okay, this is cute. I like that it changes. And the spray bottle changes. I wish the scrubby changed, but... You can also grab a cookie out of it. Sweet. Utensil Utopia. Okay, I know where I'm getting the vibe from all of this now. This is coming from the business and hobbies. They're using the same inspiration style. Damn, somebody's hangry. I would pin it, but I can't because we have the sponsored. Otherwise, Sam, know that would have been pinned. Same as your Sleepy. Your Sleepy actually would have been pinned over everything. All right, flower-powered ensemble. Okay. That's pretty cool. Nothing, Sam. We can't pin anything because what's pinned has to stay pinned. I was just telling them if it had been any other type of day, what they had would have been pinned. Okay, so we have this as a tablet. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I prefer the book. I prefer the book over this. I can see the benefits to both of them, but I prefer the book. Yeah. All right, the Clutter carousel. Okay. Nice, nice. All right, and then we have a cookie chaos. Interesting. And then we have the flavor haven. There's so much going on with this. Okay. And then Edge Elite knife block. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about this one. All right, kids. What's in kids? Oh, it's a little lunchbox. Oh, that's cute. All right, the food inside doesn't change, but that's cute. All right, electronics. Kitchen timer. It's functional. Okay. All right, we have a kitchen timer. Oh, I didn't even look to see what all was in this. Oh my God, is that goldfish? Cornflakes, goldfish. Peas, pasta, beans. Oh my god. Okay, so we only get a fridge. Magnet marble fridge. Okay. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Is there just a plain swatch? But it's in white. Wait, white and black? That's like, I guess that's stainless steel and black. This would be good in kid-based gameplay. But that's about it. Yeah. Okay. And then storage. Fresh Finds grocery bag. I'm intrigued by this because of the whole supposedly you can do a grocery run with that. So I'm interested by this one. All right. Looks like there's one other thing we haven't seen. Oh, is it not under kitchen clutter? It's under the restoration workshop. Unfinished workshop wall. Interesting. I like that better. Oh, I like that a lot better, yeah. Okay. We need to test some of the gameplay for this. Yeah. We need to test some of the gameplay because I'm a little on the fence. And yeah, we need to check out some stuff. All right, we're gonna copy this. We're actually just gonna get rid of that. Copy this. Okay, I need an archway. That'll work. And then, yeah. Okay, wait a minute. It vanished. Oh, here we go. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Okay. All right, we need some sort of shelving thing in here. We're just throwing something together real quick, y'all. We'll get to like an actual build of something in a bit, but I want to just throw a couple of things together. Is there no like good like shelving thing? What the heck? Ugh, I'll just build it myself. All right. We're gonna come over here. And thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. All right, that can't go on there. What about this? This can. I'm literally just putting stuff in here to move it off of these counters so we can actually, like, put other stuff. All right. These won't either, but that's okay. We'll have that be on there. This will go right here because that'll go there. That'll go there. Same as that. That'll be on the counter. And we'll leave that right there. Somebody will been doing something there. Okay. Okay, perfect. I think that'll do for now. All right. All right, there we go. That'll be good enough for us to get started with the gameplay testing. All right. Now, for who has what skills? That's the question, because I don't remember. All right, you have a level 2 handiness, and what do you have? Lucifer has a level 8 handiness. Okay. All right, so let's see. What do we got? Make heirloom. We don't want to do that. Ponder next project. Ooh, let's go try that. Build a snow pal. No. All right, what does that do? Accidental genius. Genius has struck and Lucifer is ready to whittle wonders from wood. Okay, open. Oh, you guys weren't lying. There's parts in there. That's cool. Perform maintenance. Robustify inner workings. 5 ever warm tech. Robustify inner workings. Okay. Turn on. Come here and turn this on. We need to see what this does. Does this pack keep a 9.5? Okay. It's either on or off. It does not blow the sawdust, y'all. Alright, well that's a bummer. Okay, open. Nothing's in it, but purchase groceries. Hold on. Does this replace you going to Henford on Bagley? Let's buy a bottle of milk and an egg. No, we'll buy 2. How much are eggs? $10 for a single egg, y'all. The Sims was foreshadowing. Okay, so when you purchase it, it's in the grocery bag. Grab cereal. That's so cool. Grab a cookie. Come here and grab a cookie. I know, we are getting there, IRL. Like, what the heck? Alright, what kind of cookie are you getting? Wait. It is a chocolate chip cookie. Okay, okay. Alright, none of these other things. Okay. Oh, so it's like any of those other ones. Okay. Set alarm. Okay. It's a speaker? That's kind of cool. Okay, and that's to cook. Interesting. All right, well, Lucifer, I need you awake for a second. We're going to have you test a couple things. All right, I need you to come restore this. You and your bunny slippers. I forgot we gave him the underwear with the kiss on the butt. I forgot about that. That's fantastic. Okay, so it just says restore. So apparently, restoring a fridge means you stand there with the fridge open and you poke it with a screwdriver and you make sure to twist it here and there. That's apparently restoring a fridge. Never mind the coils or anything like that. You just poke it. And you do it only in the middle on the middle shelf. Okay. All right, we're fast forwarding this because he's just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, what are you upset about? Oh, you're cold, dude. You're standing there in your... Oh my god. Put on your winter outfit, weirdo. Of course you're cold. You're standing there pretty much near bits hanging out and like it's winter. It says it's freezing. Yes, you're inside, but damn. We don't have a fireplace going. We don't have a fireplace or thermostat going. Come on. Hi, Nugget. All right. My Sim's apparently trying to freeze to death. All right, what's it do? Yes, you can like candiness. Okay.
Yimbara.
And then it just works perfectly fine. That's cool. That is cool. All right, so come here and repair. We're just gonna have them repair everything. And we'll see how long the focus thing holds out. Also, Stormy's just up here snoozing away. They're fighting over who gets what bed. Which is fair. Go do that, take a shower, all those things. Alright, he's fixing the stove so we can have breakfast. I definitely did not let him sleep. It's okay. Oh, she just grabbed cereal autonomously. I love that. Oh my gosh, if they're gonna whine this much, fine. I will give them a fireplace. They're whining a lot. Isn't there a cats and dogs fireplace that's cheap? There's this one. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll give them a different TV, because otherwise they will whine about not having a TV. Go light the fire. All right, warm self. There you go. Now you're warm. That is true. Snowy Escape does have that heater thing. No wonder you're cold. You immediately went outside. Get back in here and finish fixing the stove. Literally, you just had to touch it. But look, it's looking pretty. Also, I need to see what's going on. Did your husband die or something? Spouse none. Did your husband die or did he divorce you? Hold on. What in the world happened to Alice? Oh, that's I was thinking that Alice. That's a different Alice. Okay. Brent died, y'all. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Sad is for Brent and Brett. That's sad. Well, this is a random save file, so who knows what happened? Who knows what happened? But all right, let's fix this up. All right, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. The more I sit and I look at this, the more I don't like it. You romantically reserved? Oh, hell no, girl. You are not romantically reserved. I don't know. No, what is this reflection? Girl who bounced from one celeb to the next? Oh, no, you are not romantically reserved. No, you most definitely are not. You are like the exact opposite. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm knocking so many things over right now. It's pretty wild. All right, there we go. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I kind of like this combination of this kit together. Yeah, I also don't like that. It's sitting on the edge of the counter. I feel... It's very anxiety inducing because I always feel like the wrong move will just like knock it off. So I don't like that. I would love it if you could use the trick of putting them on these on the island counters and have them still be functional. I would love that. But I get it. But all in all, I do like the Clutter kit. I can definitely see it being a really nice addition if you want to do the cluttering. I don't know. I feel like there's something missing. And I can't figure out what is missing from it. Wait, no, I know what's missing. There's no shelving style thing. No, we don't need more dust bunnies. Some sort of shelving thing. Because, like, yes, you can use this stuff from base game. But I feel like since there's so much kitchen clutter, this lends really well towards creating a pantry. Oh, I saw the backsplash. I didn't like it. Because if you look at the backsplash... Now, let me do it on a wall that you can see it better. Unless you move the lights away from it, you can very clearly see the edges. So it defeats the purpose. Whereas, what's that other one? It was... What's the other one that has it? The Home Chef Hustle? No. Lovestruck. So with Lovestruck, it has the same thing, but it looks intentional. So the way that it's set up, the fact that there's... The fact that it's got the dividing lines in between, it looks like it's an intentional part of the pattern, so it works really well. Oh, we probably like 20-30 minutes or so. If you want to go do the dishes, definitely do the dishes. For giveaways, I keep them open for a good amount of time. Just so people can have a chance to enter who are wanting to enter, but are doing something else at the moment. So, yes. Yeah, so for something like this, it's gonna boil down to the natural scope of the lines. The party essentials? That's a good question. We'll check that. We have the drape. Which is seamless. Same with the ribbons. And the LED strip. So it is possible to do this without having the very glaring line there. Yeah, see, so seamless builds into the realism more. Especially when you're building something, and if you're building it for gameplay, when you're in live mode, it's not going to be, a lot of these things are not going to be as noticeable. But if you're building because you want to build for either aesthetic, or you want to build for like a screenshot, or it maybe even just like storytelling that you do instead of through like the gameplay portion of it you do through just like poses and stuff like that, it's going to be a lot more noticeable. So I thought, well, maybe if we pushed it over like that, you might be able to get away with it. Depending on how you look. Like, even then it's noticeable. Yeah, even then it's noticeable, so... It's a shame because it's a really good idea. It is something we've desperately needed. They're just having issues with the execution part of it. Yeah, the flickering... If you're doing it for screenshots, you can eventually angle the camera to where it doesn't catch the flickering. But if you're doing anything in live mode, it's going to flicker constantly. At that point, it's a question of how annoyed will you possibly get by it. Yeah. So if we're talking about all the kits, the cast kit's solid 4 out of 10. An attempt was made, but once again, they did elders very dirty. They played heavily into the elder stereotype. I would have much preferred a build buy kit. Or like this, with the build buy with a little bit of gameplay tied into it. I would have much preferred an elder pack to be based around that versus what we got in cast. Oh, we have ads. All right, I will hold off on going through the rest of them until the ads are done. Yeah, it does seem on par for a cast. Well, no, actually, Sin. I hate to say it, but I feel like it's cast that should have been in a game pack that they just grabbed out and threw together and called it a kit. It's yeah. Yeah. I tried hard to like it. I did. I tried really hard to like it. Find something good in it. There's a few pieces that are good. Yeah, brown coat. I think it's what should have been in Life and Death, but didn't make it in, so they just threw it together into a kit. Now, whether or not that's actually what they did, we'll never know. But that is the vibe I've gotten from it. It feels like it's something that was pulled out of another pack. I went with Game Pack because I forgot about Life and Death. Because I used literally nothing from that pack. We will once people start dying more in Hunter Baby. But I don't use that pack at all. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, that, So, alright, welcome back from the ads. Alright, so what I was saying was the Elder Kit, it feels like it was pulled as a leftover from a bigger pack and just pushed together into a kit. I tried hard to like it. I tried hard to find good things about it. I cannot justify giving it anything more than a 4 out of 10. I would not recommend that you buy it. Would not recommend it. I would argue that the Elder Cast Kit is one of their weakest kits to date. Which is a shame. It's disappointing. So, yeah, if you don't win it in a giveaway, I can't in good conscience recommend you buy it. And just a full disclosure for any of our newer friends, yes, I am an EA partner. No, I'm not going to mince words and say all the packs are amazing, spend money on it. I'm gonna be the one to tell you you're wasting your money. Don't do it. And if EA has a problem with it, they can come talk to me. But I'm gonna be more honest with y'all in how you spend your money. Because yeah, like your money's important. And packs are expensive. Games are expensive. Holy crap, are games expensive now. So yeah, I'm not gonna push you into buying a pack that I don't think is worth your time or money. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sloppy thrown together. It really is. I would hope they would appreciate the honest review. My honest reviews are a little scathing. I will tell y'all right now, I am not your typical EA partner. I am not. There is a pack that I call the biggest scam across the game, like Cozy Games. And it is a Sims expansion pack. I can go on a rant forever on that pack. Oh my god. Maybe someday I will. Maybe someday if I get brave enough, I'll actually do a full video on why I think that it's the biggest scam in the Cozy Games sphere. Maybe someday. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not brave enough to do it yet, though, y'all. Because, like, that's like, it's like, once I do it, there's no going back. That's the thing, is once I go down that path of all of that, there's really no going back afterwards. So I gotta make sure I'm brave enough for that, because it's gonna piss a lot of people off. So yeah, no regrets. Fair. True. As far as the other two kits go, though, the Restoration Workshop, great kit. Great kit. It is definitely one of the strong ones. I would actually put it on par. If I had to, like, compare them all, I would put it... Ooh. Y'all, I would put it on par with Blooming Rooms. Yeah. Now, it is very niche, so you're going to have some stuff in it you're going to be able to use for everything, but most of it is going to be very garage or, like, workshop based, so it is niche. I will acknowledge that. But I would rank it up really high. I would rank it up as a pack. So I would rank it up as a kit that I would get day one, and not have any regrets buying it. It's really well put. It's really well designed. Really well put together. There are some things that I wish they would have added to it, but I acknowledge it is a kit. There is only so much they can feasibly add to it. It's small things, like how, like, the appliances, I feel like those should, until they're fixed and repaired, they should be put on one of these tables. And then, like, when you repair it, it goes into your household inventory, like that sort of thing. I think that could be really cool. But nitpicking. It's like tiny things that aren't really, like, consequential or anything like that. So it's not a huge deal. It's just like oh, this would have been cool to have type things. So I'm sticking with the 9.5 out of 10 for that one. The kitchen clutter. Surface level, I do like it. I will admit that the design style is not my personal favorite, but that's also because I don't, like, while I do really love the wood looks, the more modern-esque style things, I'm not as big a fan of. Or like the mid-century modern, like that sort of thing, I'm not as huge a fan of that. But it does work really well with the businesses and Hobbies expansion pack and all of the decor in there. So I feel like when they were working on this kit, they were either still working on the designs for that one, or this was stuff that they wanted to put in but couldn't. So they were like, you know what? We're just going to make a big kit, putting everything we want to put in here for a kitchen. I like quite a few of the added touches where you can get cereal from the cereal boxes. Where you can get cookies from the cookie jar, like that. Those are nice touches. The fact that we also have a cutting board that can sit on the counter that you can put things on top of. The scale's really nice. I think in general, the only major thing that's missing from it, is I feel like there should have been a few more cleaning supplies. So like that way you could have the cleaning bucket, but you could also like maybe give a mop or something, because we don't really have a mop that you can use for clutter. So like if you're going to give us a cleaning caddy, give us a mop with it. So that way you can have a mop and a mop bucket, or that sort of thing. A mop and like a mop bucket combined into one asset, like small things like that. And then obviously some sort of shelving for like a pantry. Because since they didn't give us any cabinets, they didn't really give us anywhere to put all of these items on. So I'm going to go with an 8 for this kit. I'm going to go with an 8. I feel comfortable with that number. Yeah. So 4.5 for casts, for the cast one. 4 for the cast one, 9.5 for the restoration, and 8 for the kitchen one. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like the missing shelving is a fundamental part of it. Because they gave us this shelving, which is great. Love that. But I think I would have preferred a shelving unit. And if I had to sacrifice something, it would be this pile of dishes. Or this thing right here. Because there's nothing else that matches it. It doesn't have like a matching counterpart. Whereas like this matches all of those. So like it kind of feels a little out of place. Yeah, so I think that those would be, that would be my pretty solid ratings for those. Yeah. The cast kit is a pass. Hard pass. If I had not been gifted it, I would not have purchased it myself. Yeah. I'm going to add it to the list of what I would refer to as regret buys. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, the kits are kind of yo-yoing between really good and not so great. So I'm hoping they find a middle ground soon, because up until probably... Actually, for the most part, with the exception of Bust the Dust, for the most part, the build buy ones, up until I think the Bella Goth kits, I think were really strong. They were very niche. The Book Nook one, even though I love books, that one's, I'm still pissed off about that kit. I'm gonna be mad about that kit for a while. By a while, I mean probably forever. Because how dare they disrespect the books that way. I'm still holding a grudge against the Comfy Gamer one. It was great until I saw what they did to the book, and then I was like, how dare you? But, like, Courtyard Oasis is an okay kit. It was an attempt at doing an international style kits, and they just flopped hard on it. They haven't done anything similar. So I'm hoping that they, because like the Riviera Retreat is kind of, but not really. Because Riviera could reference quite a few things, whereas like the Courtyard Oasis very clearly referenced one architectural style. So I'm hoping that whatever plan they had for those is put back into creating like a more diverse world set for us. But yeah, with the exception of that and then the random decor to the max, the kits have been pretty decent. I'm still not a fan of the price tag, coupled with how often they're released. If it was like we were getting like maybe 2 or 3 a year, that'd be fine. But so far we've gotten like what, 10, 15 in a year? And hell, within the last 6 months, we've gotten easily almost $200 worth of content to purchase. Easily. Ain't nobody got money for that. Not in this economy. Most people have had to pick and choose what they're gonna buy. So while I appreciate all the content, Sims, slow down, please. Pump the brakes. I beg. I know it's a big year. Pump the brakes. Calm down. Yeah, you threw too much at us at once. We need to breathe. Because most Simmers nowadays don't play just Sims. Yeah, most Simmers don't play just Sims anymore. 5 years ago, majority of Simmers only played Sims. But now there's so many games within the Cozy Sphere. Yeah, there's a lot to spread our attention and what little pocket money we have around. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I try to save y'all money. And I'm like, don't buy this if you don't really absolutely love it. There will be some people that do really like the cast kit. I just feel like it's not worth the money. There are some good aspects to it. I just don't feel like it's worth spending your money on it. So, yeah. But yeah. All right. So for our new friends, you got a small taste of my rants. I like to go on rants, apparently. It is a whole thing. So those that have been around a while apparently enjoy my rants. I don't know why. There must be something wrong with all y'all. That's kind of what I've come to the conclusion. Oh wait, what is this? Oops. That for y'all to be just like, oh yay, to all my rants, like, damn. All right, I fixed it. Oh, I can't even put windows anywhere. Oh, that's so sad. I can put a window right here. I can put a window right here. Perfect. Can I put a window anywhere else? Not really. Okay. Bummer. Because I can't even put a window there or there. Wow. We'll put a double window there. Make it look prettier. There we go. All right. All right. Yeah, we do what we can. And there's a random snow pal. So, all right. All right. I think it's time for us to go ahead and open up for the giveaways. How close are we to the next ad break? All right, perfect. So we are a minute and a half away from the next ad break. So this is just your heads up. I'm going to go ahead and get the giveaway set up. So that way when the ads are done, we can go ahead and launch right on into it. So don't feel like when the ads are running, you're going to miss out on anything. I will wait until the ads are done. So let's see. All right. For those that are watching on YouTube, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this for y'all. Actually, let me look something up really quick while the ads are running. All right, let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So before the ads start, the giveaway is open to anyone who plays Sims, regardless of what platform. So EA app, Steam, console, which includes Xbox and PlayStation. So all of my giveaways allow for console players to enter, if at all possible, because y'all are Simmers as well. All right, it's not letting me do this. Why? Irritating. Okay, so for those of you that are on YouTube, if you're able to, you'll need to pop over and type something in the Twitch chat, because it's not letting me set up to include YouTube in this drawing. Which means that I'm gonna kick my computer. Because it's making me mad. All right, so where is the thing? Here it is. All right. I am going to figure out how to get it to where both YouTube and Twitch can enter at the same time. So I'm gonna have to think on this one. So, all right, let me go ahead and set this up so that way we can at least have this ready to go. All right. I've already forgotten what the kits are called. What is this? And the music stopped. Honestly, y'all, my music is about ready to... There we go. The music system right now that we're using is just... It's been out to get me. Alright, Golden Gears. Restoration Workshop. Kitchen Clutter. Alright, and I'll go over all the rules and everything and how you enter and everything like that. So when the ads are over, so don't feel like you are going to miss out on anything. Alright. Alright. And hi Dee, welcome on in. Yes. Sam, if you want to go pop over to the YouTube chat and say that you can. Or like tell them where to go to enter. Yeah, I'll figure out a way to do it to where like you just have to type in that. We might have to use a different bot. We'll have to see. Because I've seen people do it, so I know there's a way to do it. We're just gonna have to dig. But yeah. So anyway, all right, we're actually gonna pop on over here. I paused it, right? I did. Great. Oh wait, before we do that, shameless plug. If you are wanting to do some sort of build, we do have a build challenge going on right now. We're about to have another one go up that's going to be a little bit simpler. But right now we have a flower shop / garden nursery shell challenge. The cool part about it is you can move and rotate all the pieces around on the lot. They just have to stay like in the same shape that they are.
Elsa, Sven, Samantha.
Wait a second, did it not work right? I think it...
I even know it's Samantha.
Okay, so it worked as far as getting your triggering it. It just posted in the wrong chat. Got it. Understood. I will have to fix that too. Because your thing is funnier. Oh, yeah. It's the wrong... What? Your response is... Here, I'll just post it. When you appear... It's supposed to say this from me, which is funny. It's supposed to say that. I thought I was clever. Oh, it says, oh, look, Sam's here. Scatter! I thought I was funny. Anyway, feel free to do our shell. The tours will be on June 2nd. But yeah, you can rotate them around, move them around on the plot. They just have to stay in the same shape. So all of the rules and descriptions are in the description on the gallery. So feel free to take a look-see at it. Well, that's fair. All right. Welcome back from the ads. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, we're going to go ahead and open this up. So, okay. All right, before we do that, I want to make sure I have it all set up properly. I do! Great. Okay, so we do have a couple of rules for the giveaways. It's just a way to make it easier on you and me / the mods to make sure that we're able to get you your code for it within a timely manner. And also, so we get around Twitch eating whispers, because Twitch has been doing that lately. But anyway, all right, so the way that we currently do the giveaways is through typing it in chat. As you can see, Bronco just did ! popcorn. Everybody should have the full amount to enter, because the only requirement is that you are just following the stream. So as long as you have 100 popcorn, you're good to go. And you're supposed to get 100 popcorn for following. If it tells you you do not have that much, let us know. Raise your hand, wave something, throw something at me. I don't know. Because it should have given you that. We did have an issue last time where the bot did not give you your due popcorn. So, as long as you have 100 popcorn, that is all that you need to enter. The way that we do this is, all right, so, little buddy, make sure that it says that you're following, because that should give you the amount that you need. If it says that you're following and it still hasn't done that, let us know and we'll fix it. So you only enter once for all 3 giveaways. So, yes, there you go. All right, that should, check your popcorn now. That should give you the amount that you need. So you only have to enter once for all 3 of the giveaways. I will draw 3 names from it, so that way basically you don't have to spend hardly anything to have a chance at winning. You are, of course, only able to win 1 of the kits. How we do this is the first person that wins, you will have to say that you are here and present, so we know that you didn't just enter and then walk away. Unfortunately, that has happened. If it's just 1 kit, I don't mind waiting and trying to get in touch with you later, but since we have multiples, we're gonna go through it kind of quickly. So once you win, if you are one of the winners, then the first winner will get to choose between the 3, the second winner will get to choose between the remaining 2, and then the final winner will get the last one by default. So, hang on, make sure that it says that you are following, because that should get you the amount of popcorn you need. That's the only way that I can set it up to automatically give you the popcorn that you need to enter. All right. You've been following for a hot minute, and it hasn't done that. Okay. All right. Don't unfollow and refollow, because that might mess a couple of things up. Let me copy and paste your name. And this is why we do this before we open the giveaways, because then I can fix it on the spot. All right. All right, check it again. I just refreshed your points. So, all right. Does everybody have 100 popcorn? And Frosty's over here flexing her popcorn. Some of y'all have way too much popcorn. That's what that boils down to. Some of y'all have way too much. All right, there you go. Perfect. All right, all right. All right. So make sure that, like I said, make sure that you are following so that way it gives you the popcorn that you need. You only need 100. So, you have enough now. Perfect. All right, so I am going to go ahead and open this up. We basically have two main rules for this. Number one, you have to be following. And number two is if you are not in the Discord, we ask that you be willing to join our Discord, even if it is only temporarily, just to get the code for it. Because the last few times we tried to send the codes to people in Twitch Whispers, they never got the code. So we definitely don't want that to happen. So we have a system that is set up in our Discord for you to submit to gain, to get the information that I need from you and also to get the codes.
Hey,
so
listen.
Oh, you're following and it says you have 0. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I fix. This is why we check before we start. I'm going to find a better way to do this. All right, try it again. Check again. Yeah, because I can see you've been following for a while now. All right, there we go. We need another command for y'all to use that isn't save or banana. Hold on. Not that one, because that one I'm not going to pay any attention to if I'm being...
Sounds like a snack.
Not that one. That one I'm just like, oh, it's Sam. And then I go look in Discord. All right, let's see.
I shall call him Squishy.
No, we're not doing
and he shall
Squishy.
be mine, and he shall be my Squishy.
So, okay, you have this is your options. You have, that's what I was about to say. So you have Beto, or
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
watching is good.
Watching.
I was gonna say you have Beto, or you have, you could do emotional, for emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Oh no.
Actually, that works best. The oh no, actually, now that I think about it, the oh no works best. Let's go with that. Let's go with the oh no. Because like 99% of y'all have enough for that, for the oh no. And I'm going to hear that. I'm going to go, what happened? Who did that? Yeah, so that's just a channel point thing. So there we go. That's what we'll do. All right, last call. Does everybody have enough popcorn to enter? Everyone have enough? Whatever, Sam. You're probably, honestly, from you, it'll probably be Dishonor. All right, if everybody has popcorn for it, you did. I appreciate that. All right.
All right, that's it.
You do.
Dishonor.
Perfect.
Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this.
No,
Dishonor
you don't.
on
You don't have to play this
Dishonor
out.
on
No.
your cow.
That's more for the people that have a ungodly number of channel points. So for them to do. So if there should always be at least one of them in the chat at any given point in time. So yeah, just like poke one of them with a stick until they do that. Until they do the sound command. Yeah, like I said, there's almost always somebody that can redeem literally anything. I think at this point, I think even the 100,000 one.
No.
Okay. I feel like there's even a couple people that can redeem the 100,000 channel point one multiple times over. So, All right, anyway. Hi. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get this. No, it's not. You have other ones. Yours is yours is Groove, I think. Oh, so we're getting ready to open up the giveaway. Yeah, so I was just making sure everybody had enough popcorn. Because otherwise it'll give you an error. Yeah, she usually does Groove or Boom, one of the two. She tries to scare me. But anyway, all right. So how this works is it's going to tell you to put something in chat. Don't do it. Ignore what the bot says. The bot is wrong. I can't fix it. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But all right. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not active yet, so don't do that just yet. Yeah, don't listen to the bot. We love the bot, but the bot is wrong. All right. So we double check. All right. Okay. So type ! pick me in chat. So this right here. This is what you do. You type this. All right. If it does not at you and say you successfully bought one ticket, it did not go through. So. All right. It needs to at you and say that you successfully bought a ticket. If it says you did not have enough popcorn, throw something at me. All right. Sam, can you do a 3-minute timer? Please. It'll give people a time to toddle on back to the computers. Thank you. All right. All right. Give everyone a chance to enter for it. So yes. I'm looking at our sound command list. We have a ton of sound commands. But y'all would be mad if I took some away, wouldn't you? There's some that y'all have.
You threw off my groove.
Wow, okay. There's some y'all haven't used in a long time. I'm curious if y'all even remember some of these. Yeah, I'd be very curious to see if y'all remembered some of these. Yeah. Sam, that's a you only command. Well, mods command. That's like Kenzie's field trip command when we would go in in the car to go pick up the baby mod. Yeah. The more I've looked through stuff, kind of as like I've been compiling like lists and such of things that we do here, we have a pretty wide, odd range of things. We really do. And yeah. That's fair. That's fair. But Sam, that should be saved for the day you get either like transferred to another part of the company or quit. I feel like that's the most fitting for that. Because you're not technically like Dobby level free. So, all right, last call, 60 seconds remaining. Last call to enter the giveaway. To enter the giveaway, you're going to do ! Pick me in the chat. If it did not at you and say you successfully bought a ticket, then it did not go through. So, all right, get those in. Good luck to everybody. Get them in. Last call. Like I said, the first person is going to win, have their pick of the 3 kits, and then it will go from there. So, last call to enter. Apologies to those on YouTube. Did not let me have you guys join. I'm gonna try to figure it out. So, all right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Timer is up and the giveaway is officially closed. All right, here we go. So, let's get some tippy tappies in the chat. Does not matter whose tippy tappies as long as they are a tippy tap. If you don't have anybody's tippy taps, you can do exclamation point tap in the chat and it will automatically do mine for you. So, all right, tippy tappies in the chat. Like I said, it does not have to be mine. All right. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Our first winner. If your name is called, please be sure to say something like I'm here or something like that. So, all right, the first winner is DX Dronin. Congratulations. Please wave or say you're here or something so we can confirm that you have won. All right, fantastic. Where is my button? Oh wait, hold on.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
All right, there you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, fantastic. Make sure that Sam is going to get with you to make sure that we get everything all squared away for you. All right, so if you don't have your whispers open, make sure you get them open so that just for temporarily reasons. Okay. Where's my snip? All right, here we go. Perfect. What kit were you wanting? What kit were you wanting to get? All right, I'm gonna throw that there. All right, just let us know what kit before we move on so that way I know which one is off the table of the three. The kitchen clutter, all right. All right, I'm adding that there so I have it written down. Fantastic, all right. All right, let's get some more tippy tappies in the chat because we're gonna draw winner number 2. All right, so yes, just make sure that your whispers are open and you follow all the stuff that Sam needs you. So, all right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's see who is the winner number 2. Winner number 2 is Brown Coat. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Hold on. Where's the thing?
According to the judgment of the
I saw you say something a second ago.
We now
there you go.
turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
There we go. All right. Fantastic. And you want the workshop one. Okay. Fantastic. All right. That means we're going to have one more drawing. So Brown Coat, since you are already in the Discord, go ahead and create a ticket and we'll get you, hit the mic, and we'll get you going from there. So, fantastic. All right. Okay, so our last kit giveaway is going to be for the Golden Years kit. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's get some more tippy tappies in the chat. Hey, sweetheart. The pupper has come to wish everybody good luck. Yeah, aren't you a good boy? Aren't you a good boy? Here, we'll give him a treat on stream so that way he gives y'all good luck. All right, come here. Come here. There you go. He got a treat on stream, so that gives everybody a hint of good luck. Here we go. Here we go. And the winner is Spoopy Little Bats. Oh my goodness, there you are. Fantastic. Fantastic. Can we get a round of applause for all of our winners?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
All right, there we go. Congratulations. Congratulations. All righty. Yes, like, can we get some exclamation point wieners in the chat? All right. Fantastic. So, Spoopy, if you are not in our Discord, then make sure that your Twitch whispers are open. And Sam will, or Sin, one of the two, will get with you as far as and tell you how to join and do all that stuff. So, yeah. But congratulations to all of our winners. Congrats, congrats. All right. I do like doing the giveaways. So, those that have been around for a while know I do as many giveaways as I can. So I even try to wheedle them into giving me more codes for giveaways. So, on the occasion, I sometimes do get extra ones if I ask them nicely enough. So, yeah. But anyway, a massive thank you to EA for letting us look through all the kits, even though I did roast them. I hope you take the constructive feedback. And also for giving me the codes to give away. So, yeah. We do this every time every time a new DLC comes out for Sims. So, yeah. If you want to hang out with us when we do Sims, other Sims stuff that I do, apart from just taking a look at all and reviewing all the stuff, is I also do a 100 baby challenge. We're going to be doing that tomorrow after I get back from taking Yohu that just showed up on stream. He's got a vet visit in the morning. He knows, but he does it at the same time. So he's not so good at the vet, so he has to be sedated. Which just means that he's very loopy when we leave the vet. So the start time should be somewhere between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern. Depends on how he reacts to the sedation. Because he's never had the same reaction twice, unfortunately. So we have to monitor him for a certain time period after he gets after they wake him back up, just to make sure that he's okay. So yeah, as soon as I get him home and I get him settled, then we'll go live and we'll do our 100 baby. The 100 baby that we do is a 100 baby Disney challenge, and our current matriarch is Rapunzel. We also do Sims building, so that's also something else that we do. As of right now, I think the 100 baby is our only gameplay challenge going on. Once we finish 100 baby, we're about a quarter of the way through it. We'll probably start a new legacy challenge. That's what I'm thinking. We'll probably start a new legacy challenge. Because this is, so you'll definitely want to follow along for our 100 baby, because it's the last hoorah of 100 baby for a while. So yeah, if you ever want to go back and catch up on all of the gameplay streams, those are all going to be over on my second YouTube channel. So definitely feel free to go take a look at it. Also, let's see. Fantastic. I think that is going to be it for me for tonight. We've been streaming for a hot minute today. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out with us today. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we are back tomorrow, and then I do have a stream scheduled for Friday night about this time. So it'd be about 6 p.m. So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do that day. We might build, we might do Supermarket Sim, we might, I don't know, we'll probably vote the same day. We might even do more Lego, who knows? I'm kind of mad that I didn't think about doing Lego last night for May the 4th, because that would have been perfect to do a Star Wars Lego on that day, but, you know, it's okay. You live, you learn. So, But anyway, yes, if you are one of the winners, make sure that you follow all the instructions so I can get you the stuff as soon as humanly possible. So, all right, let's see. Is there anybody that is live that is doing anything fun that I can throw y'all at? Why is everybody on my list doing collabs? All right. All right, I think we'll just wrap up here then. Oh, wait. I found somebody that's fun that's not doing a collab. All right, we're going to go head over to this person. Yep, we're going to go head over to this person. So, all right, let's go ahead and grab some raid messages. And then I will see you all back here tomorrow. And I'll give you all the scoop and the tea on what he did at the vet. And how bad it was. I'm expecting it to be bad. So, because he doesn't like the vet at all. I can't blame him. He broke his foot and he got traumatized at the vet. So I can't blame him for not liking it. You know, it's okay. So anyway, thank you all for hanging out with us. And yeah, then I will see you all back here tomorrow for 100 Baby. And if I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you on Friday or sometime next week. So yeah, all right. Go ahead and grab your raid messages if you are, yeah, he should be fine. It's a typical wellness, but he's getting a lot of vaccines. He's getting all of them, including rabies tomorrow. So he's gonna be pissed. It's okay. We're going, while he's, sedated, Mama Bella and I are going to the, dog bakery, which I just found one in my town. It's like 20 minutes away from where the vet is. So it's a little bit of a drive, but we're going to go there and I'll get him a special treat or something. But yeah, so also his birthday's next week, y'all. His birthday is next week. So if you want to send him anything, Throne is your best bet. So, but anyway, all right, grab your raid messages. I will see you all back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And if I don't see you at all the rest of the week, have a wonderful rest of your week. All right, goodbye, everyone.
You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled